to talk about trends as well. It's another thing I wanted to talk about how one could gauge a trend to know to stay in, as well as where the market could be going, and understanding what makes a trend, what makes something break out. Okay, so in a trend, there's always going to be a side that's trapped and forced to get out, panically panicking to get out. Okay, right here you can tell it's the bears. Now, how could one see that on the chart? Simple, gaps. Okay, Al Brooks teaches that you want to look at gaps. That's how you determine if something is breaking out. You want to look at the high of a bar. It's a combination of three bars: the high of the first bar and the low of the third bar. If there's a space between them, meaning the middle bar expands up and leaves this gap between the third bar's low and the first bar's high, you get this gap, right? And this gap means that there's bears being trapped. Okay, bears being trapped and they're being forced to get out. This is what happens. Their stop loss is being hit, and you get this expansion. And you got this side, the bears, waiting for more action to unfold before they start selling again. Okay, now you can see in a trading range how a side can buy and get trapped per se, but if they played small, had a wide stop, and bought above, let's say, this bar right here, or bought the close of this bear bar, or bought the close of this bear bar and went for the second attempt, you can see that they would have a average of their price right here. If they bought here, average price, you would be able to get out, break even. Okay, and that's why you see this pullback. So in the trading range, both sides are making money, and both sides are able to start their what's the word? Start their auctions and buy and be able to buy more and get out because in a trading range the market is forgiving. Okay, but nonetheless, this was a small pullback bear trend, and you don't want to buy. Okay, you want to see this and get out and take your loss. You don't want to stay in and scale in, especially if you're a beginner. Even if you really got it down, there's really no point. It's better to take the loss and seeing this and be like, okay, now we can go for a second leg of this, and you see right here. Okay, so right here you get this trend. If you do the same thing we did here over here, you got bears that sold this low, and if they sold this low, this would be their average price, and you see price did not get back over. It wasn't even close. So they give up. It just keeps flushing up. It's better to get out and take your loss and switch sides. And that's why you always want to respect the trend. That's the number one thing Albrook says. If you take anything away from price action, is to respect the trend, never go against channels, micro channels, and always be patient and take the best trade.